What's up, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're already subscribed, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for coming over and watching another fragrance video with me. If you are new to the channel, my name is Amanda Marie. Over here, I like to discuss all things fragrances. So if you're someone that is into smelling good, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Amanda Marie family. I've been giving this little talk for about a week or two now about subscribing and how you can tell if you are subscribed to the channel. If you go down and look at the button where it says subscribe, if it is not grayed out, that means you're not subscribed. So a lot of you guys are watching my videos and maybe you've watched maybe about 5, 4, 6, 10 of my videos. If you watch 10 of my videos, you really should be subscribed, okay? Like, we gonna have to have a chit chat. When you watch a lot of my videos, YouTube kind of automatically puts my videos on your feed, and it can be kind of confusing because you think that you're actually subscribed when in reality you are not. So make sure that subscribe button is clicked and it will turn gray. That's how you know that you're actually subscribed to my channel. Now that we're done with that, the little tutorial on how to subscribe, as if you don't know already, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about the clean girl aesthetic. Now, most of you may have heard that term before. Probably heard the term your skin but better, okay? Maybe even freshies. I think these type of fragrances can fall under the category of fresh. The reason why I say that is because these type of fragrances are not very loud. They're not in your face. These type of fragrances actually sit closer to your skin. And believe it or not, there is actually quite a few of you out there that really enjoy that clean girl, your skin but better type of fragrance, you know, the kind that actually sits closer to the skin. To be honest with you, I enjoy fragrances like that as well. I know I have a lot of heavy hitters. I have a lot of bombastic, in your face, slap you across the face, you smell me before you see me type of fragrances. These are not it at all. I don't want you guys to get confused. These fragrances are not really hitting that way, okay? Another maybe kind of downside to these type of scents is that they're not gonna over project. They're not gonna over project. They're not gonna be really the type of fragrances that last extremely long either. So just keep those things in mind when you are shopping for a your skin but better type of scent, okay? Because that could be a little bit disappointing, especially if you're someone that wants a fragrance to last you 8 hours and things of that nature. These type of fragrances may not give you that type of longevity, and I don't want you guys to be disappointed. But me personally, I don't have a lot of these your skin but better clean girl aesthetic type of fragrances. I'm kind of gravitating to them a little bit more. I can appreciate fragrances like this because I don't always want a heavy fragrance, okay? A heavy bodied fragrance. Sometimes I want something that's a little bit more intimate, that I can actually sleep in. A lot of my fragrances, and I'll be honest with you, I hear a lot of reviewers that say they sleep in their fragrances, and I don't see anything wrong with that. But most of my fragrances I will not sleep in unless it's like a sweet gourmand, or I definitely would not sleep in a white floral fragrance. I just feel like it probably will annoy me, and I don't know, I've never tried it, but yeah, I'm not really the type to sleep in my fragrances. But the fragrances I'm gonna mention in this video, I feel like I could definitely sleep in these type of fragrances. Another bonus to these type of clean girl aesthetic type of fragrances, they're easy grabs. You know that you're gonna smell good, you're gonna smell fresh, You're not gonna offend anybody. You can totally wear them any time of the day. They are just, in my opinion, the type of fragrances that are kind of quite perfect, actually, if you think about it, because there's nothing to really think about. You know you're gonna smell good, you know you're gonna smell great. More than likely you're gonna get a ton of compliments, and I actually adore fragrances like that, because a lot of times I do consider other people when it comes to fragrances that I'm wearing for the day, especially if I'm going to work or if I'm going to like the movies. And I'll tell you guys something so funny. One time I went to the movies and I actually wore the wrong fragrance. Like, I don't know if I was on a date or anything. I can't remember. I feel like I was on a date and I wore a fragrance and I didn't even consider the fact that I was going to the freaking movies where people are literally in your space, basically, right? And this lady turned around to me and she was just like, your fragrance is so loud. Like, I was like, yo, that really flipped me out, because I didn't even think about it. And again, this was so long ago, I can't even remember, I can't even tell you like what year this was when it happened, but it stuck with it. You know, that experience literally stayed with me until this day, as you can see, because I'm talking about it right now. But it was just, it was crazy to me, and I was low-key embarrassed. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Even though she did not say that I smell bad, she just said that my fragrance was loud. And so, you know, I was like, okay, note to self, don't wear a loud fragrance when I'm going to the movies. I don't ever want to offend anyone, and I don't want somebody sitting in an area for like 2 hours and they're, you know, having to smell my fragrance, even though I know I smell wonderful, right? I know I smell great, but I'm just like, girl, if you want to know what I'm wearing, just ask me what I'm wearing. Don't offend me. If you are interested to see what fragrances I think are very like your skin but better, clean girl aesthetic type of scents, then keep watching this video. We're gonna start with the oldie but a goodie. I, you know, started my channel off talking about this fragrance, and this is a TJ Maxx find. I found this in TJ Maxx years ago. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even know if you can still find this. You can definitely find this fragrance on a lot of the discount websites like Fragrance X, Fragrance Buy, places like that. I'm sure you can still find them in TJ Maxx and Marshalls. You know what, to be honest with y'all, I haven't been in a TJ Maxx or Marshalls in a very, very long time. But that is really how I started to build my collection and really play with fragrances to see what resonated with me and what didn't. So that's just a good idea if you guys are interested in building a collection. I definitely would recommend discount stores and things like that, okay? So this fragrance is, CK Into You. This fragrance is CK Into You Her. And I absolutely love this fragrance. I give her a little bit of a spray because it's actually been a minute since I have sprayed this fragrance, and I pray to God that it hasn't turned on me. Oh, it has not. Ooh. This is so sexy, y'all. This fragrance is sexy. When I used to review this fragrance back in the day, I always used to reference this fragrance as a sexy laundry detergent fragrance. And I don't know about y'all, I'm obsessed with laundry detergent. Do you guys ever go in the store and smell the laundry detergent before you buy it? Guilty. I am guilty of that. I don't know what it is. I have to smell the laundry detergent before I buy it. I think what it is I know I'm washing my clothes with it, and that smell is gonna linger in my towels and my uniforms and stuff like that. Like, you know, I gotta make sure I'm digging the smell of the laundry detergent. Otherwise, I have to pick something else. But this is giving me a super sexy laundry detergent smell. It opens up very bright and citrusy. I want to say it may have a little lemon in the top with a little bergamot. It does have a green type of feel to the fragrance. I believe there's cactus in this fragrance. I believe there is orchid in this fragrance. Even though I don't pull a lot of orchid, to me orchid can come off smelling very sweet, and it has a feminine type of vibe to it. It's not a white floral type of smell at all. This fragrance also has vanilla in the base, and I want to say amber, so it does have a warmness to it. This is a type of fragrance, in my opinion, it's an easy grab. There's nothing to really think about. This fragrance is just like spray it on, go about your day, you're gonna smell great. Another thing that I love about this type of fragrance is that it's gonna smell good in the heat, in the sun. And I believe they call those type of fragrances solar scents, where you go out in the sun and it gives the fragrance a totally different vibe. You know what I mean? That's what this fragrance does for me. So yeah, this is an awesome fragrance, you guys. I'm telling you, if you are that type of person who loves that clean, fresh feel when it comes to fragrances, like you're not into heavy fragrances, this is going to be the one for you. I will also say that this fragrance leans very unisex in my opinion. I feel like it can literally be pulled off by anybody. You know what, now that I'm thinking about it, if I'm not mistaken, I think these whole CK Into You type of fragrances, or the CK ones and all those, if y'all can remember that far back, I may be telling my age a little bit again, but I think those fragrances were like really the first fragrances on the market to actually advertise as unisex, where everybody could enjoy them, everybody could wear them, if I'm not mistaken. This is totally a unisex scent. Okay, I don't even know why they have the her on there, because it does not really give me something that's just for her. I feel like everybody could enjoy this fragrance equally. But this is a great scent. If you happen to pick this up, I'm telling you, this is, for the price point, you cannot beat this fragrance. It is one of my favorite fragrances. I would totally live in this fragrance. If there was an option to wash my clothes in this fragrance, I totally would. I would spray my bed sheets with this fragrance. I would wear this fragrance on me every day. It is just so versatile in that way, and it's just a really great scent, so I highly recommend it. Again, this is CK Into You Her. Now, I do have two honorable mentions. I'm not going to go into full detail with these honorable mentions, because I swear it feels like I talk about these fragrances all the time on my channel. So I'm not going to continue to bore you guys with this same conversation, but it has to be mentioned because I feel like this is the ultimate your skin but better type of scent, and it just has to be brought up. Now, I ain't gonna go into detail, but I am gonna bring it up. I'm talking about none other than Another 13 by Le Labo. You guys know the vibes, okay? Like I promised y'all, I'm not gonna go into detail, but this is what I want my skin to smell like all the time. And another fragrance that reminds me of Another 13 quite a bit is Juliette Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. They smell so similar, y'all, it's not even funny. Now, I would like to add to my collection Superdose. I think that is the name of that fragrance. I feel like Superdose is a flanker to Not a Gun, and I really want it. I just want it because I love this. I love Another 13. I love Not a Gun. I love that whole fresh, clean girl aesthetic feel. Like, I like that whole sexy skin scent type of fragrance. So yeah, Juliette Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. My two honorable mentions. Moving on. As I was doing my research for this video, I watched a few other of my favorite influencers, and they talked about this fragrance from Clean Reserve. I don't own any fragrances from Clean Reserve. I've sampled them. But I've not actually purchased any full-size bottles. But I went ahead and picked this one up at Sephora. I think I had like a gift card or something like that at the time, and I was like, you know what, this would be the perfect time to use my gift cards. You guys, I racked up on gift cards over the holidays. This fragrance is from Clean Reserve, and it's called Skin. As I'm looking at the notes, I'm smelling the fragrance, right? And I'm looking at the notes. The notes include praline, musk, salt, tonka, and leather. But I'm not getting any of that, to be honest with you. I mean, maybe let me just spray a little bit on paper. And that's the thing, when you spray these type of scents on paper, I don't know if it really does it any justice, to be honest with you. These fragrances really should be put on skin. Maybe, I don't know. I am not getting any praline. I'm definitely getting a beautiful, sexy, salty skin scent. I don't even pick up on any leather. If it's leather, it's definitely not the type of leather that I'm used to smelling in fragrances, because in my opinion, leather can come off in fragrance. It can come off smelling very synthetic and overpowering the fragrance, and it's just like piercing, annoying, clawing to my nose. It does that type of thing. It can be very obnoxious to me, but not in this fragrance. This fragrance could actually be my, only in this genre, okay, only in this genre of skin scents, this would actually be like, it could be my number 2 after Another 13. Now, the downside to this fragrance, in my opinion, because once I bought it, I did wear it probably for about a good 2 days. I sprayed it when I got home, right? I actually slept in it because I wanted to test the longevity of this fragrance, and that's usually how I can do that, is spray it, sleep in it, and see if I pick up on anything the next day, right? Anyway, I sprayed this on before I went to bed, and I will be honest with you guys, it kind of disappeared on me after about 30 minutes or so. And I was like, excuse me, like what? Because this fragrance is not cheap. I want to say this bottle, and this is a 3.4 fluid ounce. This bottle, if I'm not mistaken, ran me over $100. And I was just like, hold on now, where did this fragrance go? Where is this beautiful fragrance that just was here? Where is it? It's gone. It's literally gone. It disappeared on me after about 30 minutes. I mean, it was there, but y'all, it was so faint. It was so faint, and I was just like, oh my God. So I feel like this is the type of fragrance that you're definitely gonna have to over spray. I'll tell you, as far as projection, this is really just gonna create a scent bubble for you. It's not gonna project at all. I'm just being honest with you. And I'm not tearing down the fragrance by any means. This is a beautiful scent. It is really beautiful. Again, it is giving me a really sexy skin scent. And I'm not picking up, I don't really pick up on the notes that are listed in the fragrance. I get like a fresh cotton, salty skin, clean laundry type of smell. You know, that's what I'm getting. I don't get any praline. I don't get any tonka. Well, hold on. I'm not getting any tonka. I'm getting like this ISO-E ambroxan type of smell, the same type of smell that I get from Another 13. That's what I'm getting out of this fragrance. But overall, I would say if you're totally someone that is into like a clean fragrance, this is gonna be for you. The name is very befitting for this fragrance because it smells like skin. And you know, skin does have its own natural odor. You know, if you're taking care of your body, you're taking care of your skin, you're eating right, you have a natural, fresh scent about you, right? And that is exactly what this is giving. How can I put this? It's giving me like my boyfriend's t-shirt type of smell. That is what it's giving me. After you slept in a shirt for maybe like, I know this sounds bad, for like a day or two. Am I the only one that sleeps in their shirt, a t-shirt, for like a day or two? Am I the only one that does that? Do I really want to put that out here for y'all? I hope y'all don't talk bad about me, but yes, I do sleep in a t-shirt, like the same t-shirt, for like 2 days, and then I throw it in laundry, in the dirty clothes hamper. But that is what this fragrance is. That is what it is. That is how I'm getting. That is what this fragrance is to me, to sum it up. It's a great scent, but this is Clean Reserve Skin. I also want to mention another fragrance I picked up the same day from Clean again. This is Solar Bloom. Now this is one that I would have loved to get a full-size bottle of, and I think that at some point I'm gonna go and actually purchase me a full-size bottle. I love this fragrance. It's giving me more of a woody type of ISO-E ambroxan, and those are called like synthetic note type of scent. It smells like your skin in the sun. You're wearing this beautiful woody type of scent, and like your sweat and everything is just really meshing well with that fragrance, and it's coming off super sexy. Like, you don't stink at all. You actually smell extremely sexy. That is what this is giving. Just to kind of give you like that same type of vein would be Solar Bloom from Clean as well. So you might want to look into that too if you like these your skin but better type of scents. This next fragrance actually surprised me quite a bit. I went back and forth on purchasing this fragrance because I did get a sample and I brought it home, and this fragrance kind of does this with me. It has high points and low points, and it just kind of took me on like a roller coaster ride. It's kind of telling a story a little bit. When I got home with my little sample, I sprayed it on my pillowcases and my sheets. I had just changed my sheets and I wanted to, I don't know what I was doing. I had got I don't know. I just sprayed it on my sheets and stuff. And I was laying down and I was like, oh my God, this smells amazing. So then I sprayed it on my skin the next day and absolutely fell in love with it. And this is Soleil Neige from Tom Ford, and I absolutely love this fragrance. Yes, it's a little bit different, and I just think it's simply gorgeous. It took me on a roller coaster ride, y'all. It was very unique and different for me, and I was trying to really figure out if this type of fragrance was something that I could resonate with. From my understanding, it's supposed to be the sun on snow or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys know what it is, please comment down below. I don't live in a region of the country where we really get any kind of snow. I mean, here lately we've gotten a little bit of snow in Texas, but we don't get snow very often. And trust me, it is not the kind of snow that y'all get up, you know, on the East Coast or Colorado, where you get these nice thick layers of snow. It's not like that. We get like maybe an inch or two, and it is mixed in with dirt, so you know I'm not trying to smell it, right? I can totally imagine being in Colorado, walking outside into like 3 inches of snow, white fluffy snow, and the sun is out, and what that smells like with this fragrance, if that's the story that this fragrance is trying to tell. But on the flip side, it totally gives me that your skin but better vibe, okay? But with a little bit of uniqueness to it. It is so worth it. It is so worth it. I think this one is way worth it than the Clean Skin, in my opinion. This one is gonna cost you a little bit more, truth be told, but y'all, it is simply amazing. I get a little hint of something sweet. I get some citrusy notes. I get like an ISO-E Super or Ambroxan or some type of synthetic note added to the fragrance. I get that solar fragrance feel out of this, you know, where your skin just smells so amazing in the sun. That is what I get out of this fragrance. It is simply gorgeous. I don't like the other Soleil versions that Tom Ford has out. I only dig this one. This one just really spoke to me in what I like in fragrances, but this is a gorgeous, extremely gorgeous scent. I mean, so if you like these type of scents, this is definitely one that you should have in your collection because it just smells so fresh. I would say quite feminine. I would say this fragrance leans a little bit more feminine in my opinion, but it still has a very strong unisex feel to it, but I would say it leans a little bit more feminine to me. It has a little heaviness to it. It's definitely giving me like a full body skin scent. Most skin scents can be a little flighty, you know, they kind of disappear after a little bit, but not this one. This one lingers for a long time. And that's one of the things I enjoy about this fragrance. Like, you're gonna get your longevity, you're gonna get your projection, you're gonna get something unique, but it's still gonna hold that your skin but better feel, if I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense. Soleil Neige by Tom Ford. This next fragrance has actually grown on me over the few months that I've had it. This fragrance was gifted to me from Twisted Lily. And this is from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. My God, can I talk today? This is 724. And this is what the bottle looks like. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it from the camera. The camera is not, oh, okay. This is 724 from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. So again, this fragrance has grown on me a lot. I didn't know how to take this fragrance at first. Dang, I keep smelling it. It smells amazing. You know, sometimes that's how fragrances are. You smell them initially and then you kind of got to let them sit. I feel like because I've let this fragrance sit for probably 2 months now, it's probably been 3 months since I've had it, I feel like it's changed a little bit. That's another little trick that sometimes people do, that you'll spray it, get a little air in there, because you know once the air gets in, the fragrance starts to age a little bit. And I feel like over the last 3 months, this fragrance has actually changed for the better. Because at first I wasn't really digging it, but I enjoy this fragrance. Definitely going to be wearing it this spring and summer. It is gorgeous. So this fragrance has aldehydes in it, and when you look at Fragrantica, it shows you a little picture of a bright sky. The sun is out, you see the clouds in the sky and all that. That to me is like what a solar scent would feel like. You being outside in the sun and you wearing this super fresh fragrance and the sun is just on your skin. It's warming up that fragrance. You know, when you go out in the sun, the fragrance is actually going to change the breakdown of the fragrance. It's going to like switch it up. It's going to change it up on you, okay? It's going to really change it up on you. That's why you got to be careful of like putting your fragrances in direct sunlight, because it actually will change the note breakdown in the fragrance and start breaking the fragrance down. In addition to the aldehydes in the top, you're getting bergamot. In the middle, you get sweet pea, Egyptian jasmine, mock orange. In the base, you get musk and sandalwood. I'm definitely pulling a lot of musk from here, and I do get hints of that sweet pea, which I actually do like. It's not over the top, and it reminds me of the sweet pea that was either in a Bath and Body Works fragrance that I used to buy, or was it Victoria's Secret? I can't remember. It may have been Bath and Body Works, but they had a sweet pea scent that I actually did enjoy. And it's kind of reminding me of that scent, but way elevated. This smells way more expensive. A little bit of that jasmine in the fragrance, and it's not heady. It's not doing too much. It's just the right amount of jasmine for me, because jasmine is one of those white florals that I don't necessarily mesh well with. You know, it just can come out smelling a little bit overpowering, and sometimes for me in old-fashioned. So I like the balance of the jasmine. Any more than that, I probably would not like this fragrance. Not the biggest fan of jasmine. But this is a beautiful scent. The first time I talked about this scent, I said that if you're the type of person who loves a clean white aesthetic, where maybe you decorate your home with all white furniture, okay, you have a lot of white in your wardrobe, you may even drive a white car, like white is your favorite color, you would definitely enjoy this scent. If I close my eyes and smell this, I literally see the color white. Literally, this is like the ultimate rich, okay, expensive, clean aesthetic, okay? Now, I don't know if it's really giving me that skin scent, if you will. It's not far from it, okay? But it doesn't scream skin as much as the other fragrances do that I talked about. But it's hints. It's hinting on a really fresh, clean skin scent, okay? But elevated, more expensive. Like, you can smell this and it does not smell cheap at all. It smells quite beautiful, actually. I need to wear this more often. I need to wear this more often because, honey, it is sending me. It is sending me now. I'm glad I let it sit for 2 months. I'm glad I let it sit because it's totally doing something different than it did 2-3 months ago. And that is so shocking to me. Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around how fragrances can do that, you know? But I enjoy this scent. I highly recommend it. Again, this is 724 from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Love this. I want to kind of give you guys some notes that actually remind me of fresh, clean, skin scent type of fragrances. Of course, notes like bergamot, okay, lemon. I think people have a tendency to really use bergamot a lot. Bergamot is always gonna be there, okay? Maybe I shouldn't say always, but for the most part, I feel like bergamot is gonna be a top note when you are researching those type of fragrances. I wanna say lemon will probably be up there too. And of course, some type of white floral. It may be a little bit of jasmine. It could be a little bit of orange blossom. It could also be a little bit of neroli. If you're not very experienced in the note of neroli, it comes off, in my opinion, smelling very fresh and soapy, okay? Just imagine a bar of Irish Spring. If you know, you know, okay? A lot of us grew up using Irish Spring. And whenever I smell neroli, I'm always taken back to that whole soapy Irish Spring type of scent. And you're gonna find that a lot in skin scents, okay? You're also gonna find notes like musk in skin scents, because y'all know our bodies have a natural musk to them. And it doesn't always come off stinky, okay? If you're taking care of your body, your musk is gonna actually come off smelling very nice and very attractive to certain people, okay? So be looking out for a little bit of musk. You're also gonna find notes like Iso E Super and Ambroxan, and something that I'm paying attention to now is called silicone or something like that. I'll pop up a picture if I can find that particular note. All of those notes are synthetic notes that are added to fragrances to really amp up a fragrance, amplify it, boost it, give it a little bit of razzle dazzle, je ne sais quoi, if you will, you know what I mean? A little bit of opulence, okay? And I love ISO E Super in fragrances and in Broxton, because I love for my fragrances to be amplified, and it does something magical in my opinion to fragrances. So I love that. So I just wanted to put that out there so you guys can kind of, you know, when you're researching your fragrances and you see notes like that, more than likely it's probably gonna lean more to like a skin scent. So that is it for my clean girl aesthetic, your skin but better type of scents. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any of the fragrances I mentioned in this video, please comment down below and let me know what you have, and let me know your thoughts on the fragrance. Also comment below, let me know what your scent of the day is. Also, if you are into fragrances, if you love smelling good, I would love for you to join my family. Hit that subscribe button, make sure it turns gray, okay? And turn on your notification bells. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you don't miss out. You guys don't forget to check my description box. I will have all these fragrances listed. Also in my description box, I have tons of discount codes for you guys. Make sure you take advantage of those codes and save yourself some money. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out. It lets me know that you guys enjoyed my video. It also lets Miss Algorithm know you enjoyed my video too, so she won't be tripping, okay? Hit that thumbs up button. All right, I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are having a fabulous day, and I hope you are smelling good doing it. I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.